Hello, it's Ryan from 2minutetennis.net, and in this video, I'm going to show you something incredibly simple you can copy from the Dominic team Forehand to help improve your forehand. And if you haven't already, go in the description below and pick up a Topspin Pro. This thing is an amazing product. Now, I'm a big fan of the Dominic team Forehand, especially because of this right here. He catches the racket when he practices. He catches the racket with his left hand. You might think, why does this matter? The ball's gone. The ball doesn't even know that you're catching. But in order to catch, you have to do things that are good for your forehand. The first being, you got to swing up. You don't want to swing down and around, but rather you want to swing up. That's going from below the ball to above the ball to impart topspin. The second thing I want you to notice is look at his left hand and the direction his left hand is moving as he's striking the ball. His left hand is rising. So his left hand is going up like this. His non-hitting hand is rising as he's hitting the ball, which is one of the reasons he's able to catch the racket in his left hand. When your left hand, or your non-hitting hand, I should say, in case you're lefty, your non-hitting hand rises as you're hitting the ball, you can turn your hips. It's really important that you're able to turn your hips as you're hitting the ball. That helps swing the racket through the hitting zone. Well, when your non-hitting hand drops as you're hitting the ball, it can actually impede hip turn. So to make sure that doesn't happen, raise your non-hitting hand as you are hitting the ball. And an easy way to make sure that that happens is catch the racket in your non-hitting hand right after you hit. That forces your non-hitting hand to rise. Let's watch the next one. He turns with both hands. This is kind of that 2-1-2 idea. Turn with two hands, hit with one, and finish with two. 2-1-2 is the number of hands that are on the racket on the forehand. Turn with two hands, hit with one, and then finish with two. And he's catching the racket. You can see his elbow, his right elbow, is pointing toward Diego. So I want you to hit forehands the next time you go out. And I really want you to practice this idea of two, turn with two hands, one, hit with one, obviously, but finish with two. There's that elbow, really high elbow. It's almost like he's covering up his face with his bicep. And Diego Schwartzman, his opponent or his hitting partner, can't see his face. And he's catching the racket with the non-hitting hand. This is not for beginners. This is for high-level players. I want you to work on catching the racket with your non-hitting hand. And if you do, there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.